Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Let's get right into it. Ripple-powered Coinone transfer dominates the remittance market in South Korea. Coinone transfer partnered with Ripple to launch the cross-border payments and remittance app Cross in 2018. Using Ripple's blockchain technology, Cross offers increased payment transparency and reliability. Right into the article, Coinone Transfer, a cross-border payments platform, has noted that its blockchain-powered remittance app Cross has helped the firm dominate the remittance market in South Korea. In 2018, the firm joined forces with SBI Ripple Asia to launch the application. By leveraging Ripple's cutting-edge blockchain technology, the Cross app helps users to facilitate real-time, cost-efficient, and secure cross-border payments. For those of you who are new, SBI, we have Yoshitaka Kitao, a investor in Ripple, the actual company, and a proponent of XRP. And Yoshitaka Kitao is the CEO of SBI Holdings. Prior to that, he was the CFO of SoftBank Corp. and the CEO of the SoftBank Finance Group. So he is a very big say in the finance of Japan. But again, he's a proponent of Ripple and XRP. Coinone Transfer started operations in South Korea by taking advantage of the lenient remittance regulations of 2017, and this allows non-bank companies to offer payment services. However, Camille Jung, business development manager at Coinone Transfer, has said that gaining the trust of Koreans was not easy, as they were already used to the traditional banking system. It says, we are not a bank, so we had to work hard to gain the trust of customers. The unique Ripple-powered benefits of our service and innovative marketing brought people in. Our superior customer experience kept them coming back, and our retention rate is now more than 80%. That's massive. The Coinone Transfer team says that their payment solution has helped foreign workers in both the rural and urban areas of South Korea, and they know... I'm thinking there's a thing there. They do not have to depend on the slow and expensive cross-border payment system of traditional banks to send money home anymore, Jung said. The payment could take as long as 7 days to reach their family back home, and the costs were really high, especially for the smaller value amounts typically sent by migrants. And now here you have Ripple using XRP on their cross-border, getting there literally in seconds. So those of you who don't understand how powerful that is a big deal, especially whenever you have a minimal amount of like currency to send. So every penny counts, literally. Another article, kind of sharing, I thought it was a little bit humorous. XRP and XLM are too centralized to be part of Morgan Creek's index, by Mark Yusko. I'm going to give two thoughts at the end of this. I'm going to share their information as it is written. Morgan Creek Digital CEO Mark Yusko has revealed that his hedge fund is averse to both XRP and Stellar XLM and will not be holding them because of issues with decentralization. Speaking in an interview with the Thinking Crypto YouTube series, Yusko suggests that both assets are a little too centralized to be held or managed by the Morgan Creek Bitwise Digital Asset Fund, a joint fund set up in collaboration with Bitwise back in 2018. We exclude anything that's too closely held, so we don't own Stellar and we don't own XRP, said Yusko. Centralization in the sector has always been a problem, with people frowning at projects that aren't fully decentralized. For years now, XRP has been at the receiving end of the decentralization backlash because, amongst other things, Ripple holds the majority of XRP's total supply. Yusko explains that assets like these, when they are too closely held, cannot trade as freely as the market should allow. He drew a parallel between this and the S&P's 500's practice of disallowing listings of companies and closely held shares. Yusko said the index hopes to be the S&P 500 of crypto. The CEO, however, says XRP could someday be included in the fund if Ripple decides to change its system and allow more free trades. I will struggle with the XRP Ripple structure and how cash flows are shared, but yes, there is a point at which if they had enough distribution of XRP, it could qualify for the index. Yusko further talked about the future of the crypto market, and he believes that there is evidence every day to show that adoption is increasing. He specifically says that there is a clear path for Bitcoin to hit 100,000 in 2021 or 2022. However, he's not very bullish on most altcoins not in the top 16. That part I can agree. There's nothing wrong with utility tokens, or S-coins as they're affectionately called. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that 99% will go to zero because they're just pre-seed stage venture capital, which has hit a very low rate, or which has a very low hit rate. I can agree with the 99% going to zero. I don't know if the top 16, maybe 16 of the top altogether coins. Either which way, that's irrelevant. Potato, tomato. But yes, I do believe probably less than 50 of the 5,000, in my opinion, would survive. All right, I want to share one thought from our Twitter channel. Let's get right into the video, and then we can describe it from there. When I hear the saying Ripple or XRP, etc., kind of intermingle with the name just as a reference, that it's not decentralized enough. Pretty much this is the answer that immediately comes to mind. Let's play it now.
XRP sits, as I said, on an open, permissionless ledger. How do I know that it's open and permissionless? Because the Chief Technology Officer at Ripple tells me it is. He explains it to me. But I also have hard evidence. The SEC announced about a month or two ago that they're going to establish a node on the XRP ledger and other open and permissionless ledgers. The SEC didn't call Ripple to ask permission to do that. They're just going to do that.
And here we have it from Stuart Alderati, the General Counsel for Ripple. The SEC announced they're going to do a node on the XRP ledger. They didn't ask for permission, they just did it. They didn't have to even know or explain that to Ripple that they were going to do it. Exact same answer goes for Stellar Lumens XLM. Also, even more so, being a nonprofit, you and I would possibly have the potential to know more about what's going on with their partnerships than they actually would. As a nonprofit, it functions completely different than a for-profit like Ripple. Either which way, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Want to share a thought with you. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But if you're an XRP or an XLM holder, you should be very excited because of all the changes that are happening around us in this reset. Those two will be very, very positive in their gains very shortly. I've done a lot of deep dive videos in preparation to record them, and that's why I haven't done as many the past week as I would have liked to or normally have on my averages. But I have so much content, I'm trying to figure out how to share this information. It'll make more sense as I do from the videos. So be patient. Thanks for all of your support. We'll catch you in the next one.